Good afternoon. My name is Catherine Charlton. It is my distinct honor and privilege to serve as the President and CEO of Musicopia and Dancing Classrooms. Welcome. Thrilled to welcome all of you here today in this beautiful space, and hello to everyone joining us on the live stream. There's a camera in the back. I wanted to start with a somber yet very optimistic note. I wanted to acknowledge that I know a lot of people are coming here with personal struggles, grappling with uncertainty. Thank you for being here. And I want to acknowledge that many of us here today are suffering along with our family and friends and colleagues who lost everything in California fires. Thank you for being here. I want to say that I invite us all to be here present together right now, to be here in this space. And we're going to be joining in celebration of our young people and their dedication and their hard work. And these young people are our future. So let us be joyful here in this moment. Musicopia's mission is to provide equitable access to music education and enrichment to over 24,000 students and their communities annually, promoting self-confidence, global awareness, dedication, and joy. We were founded in 1974 by a string quartet of women as Strings for Schools. So our roots are in our string performances. And now Musicopia reaches students throughout our region with music offerings from around the globe. In addition to the Musicopia string orchestras that you're hearing here today, our programs include drum lines, instrument and vocal coaching, school assemblies and artist residencies, community performances, summer camp, and the list goes on. In our 2024-25 season, which we're in right now, we're celebrating our 50th anniversary. I am so proud to be a part of all of this, marking history here with you. Please mark your calendars now. We're going to have an amazing 50th anniversary all-star celebration on May 31st. It's at the Miller Theater on Avenue of the Arts. We're pulling out all the stops. And we're going to be celebrating 50 years of music and music education in Greater Philadelphia. And we're bringing together performers representing the beautiful tapestry of Philadelphia diversity, featuring the Mainline Symphony, the West Powellton Drummers, many Musicopia teaching artists, and even a guest soloist who is a Musicopia string orchestra alum. And I'm very excited to announce that our older performers, the Musicopia String Orchestra, will also be performing alongside the Mainline Symphony. So that's May 31st at 3 o'clock. Mark your calendars, please. And there'll be more details in the upcoming rehearsals. Today, we have young performers representing 22 schools from across Philadelphia. And I'm really grateful to our music teachers who inspire these young musicians, to our parents and caregivers, our volunteers, as well as our dedicated coaches who make our events like today possible. On behalf of our staff and board of directors, I extend our deepest thanks to our 2024-2025 season funders, our welcoming host here, First Presbyterian Church. Please give a round of applause. And today's concert sponsor is Rothman Orthopedics. Thank you to all of our sponsors and funders, and there's a complete list in your program book. Last but not least, please feel free to take pictures and videos during the concert. Please tag us on social media. We're on all of them: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, and TikTok. My notes were not updated. It actually says Twitter here, but it's X. And when you make posts, We'd love to hear from you. I invite you in your post to share what music means to you, or perhaps tell the story of a special music teacher in your life, and tag us as Musicopia 50. Right, without further ado, are we ready for some music? Yes. Yes, we are. So please join me in a warm Musicopia welcome to our new artistic director and conductor, Dr. Jessica Morel.
Thank you so much for being here today. I'm very excited for a great performance with two groups. I'll be brief, I'll speak a little bit more at the end of the program, but I wanted to first acknowledge that I'm not the only teacher up on stage today. We also have our string coaches. Daniel Stein is not present. He is one of our coaches who works with the Prelude players. We have Lorenzo Raval on violin. Ashley Vines on viola. And Andrea Weber on cello. And we actually have two ensembles mixed in right here. We have a few students who are our Prelude players. The Prelude players will be playing on the Handel, the first piece, and on the Tchaikovsky, the last piece. So we're going to go ahead and get started with some music and enjoy the program. So we're gonna have two program notes in a row right now. Who is our first speaker for the Handel? So now you get to learn about it after the
for Best Original Song in 2018 for Remember Me. This duo also wrote Let It Go from Frozen. orchestra, jazz strings, and string quartets.
ensemble. I would like to invite Ashley Dickinson, one of our youth orchestra parents, to speak briefly while we are waiting for the next group. Thank you, Ashley. Welcome, Ashley.
My name is Ashley Dickinson, and I am a proud member of Musicopia's Voice and Strings Committee. So some of us are on our list, I don't know why. I'm also a very proud parent of London Dickinson, who, like I said, you already got to hear from tonight. And she's been in MISS now for a year and a half. So over the past year and a half, I've witnessed her grow into this confident and enthusiastic musician. Musicopia has been instrumental in nurturing this passion for music, providing a supportive community that fosters growth, friendship, and love. I have seen her develop essential skills for success as both a musician and as a person, including teamwork and perseverance. The discipline she's gained through her practices here at Musicopia have carried over into her studies, making her a stronger and more studious 16-year-old. Near and dear to my heart is the future of our children and the power of music in shaping their lives. So as parents, we all want what's best for our kids, and one of the greatest gifts we can give them is the opportunity to explore and express themselves through music. So music isn't just about learning an instrument or hitting the right notes, it's about building confidence, developing discipline, and fostering creativity. It's also about giving our children the chance to dream and to connect with the world in a way that words alone cannot express. So as you know, programs like Musicopia do not run themselves. They require resources, commitment, and support. So this is where we have the opportunity to give back. By donating, we are not just contributing to a program, but we are investing in the future of every one of our young musicians. We are helping create a space where children can discover their talents, form lifelong friendships, and develop a love for music that will stay with them far beyond their school years. As we enjoy the music tonight, I invite you to consider supporting Musicopia through a donation. Yeah, there you go, right there. Your contribution will help ensure that this exceptional program can continue to grow, provide opportunities for future musicians, and allow them to learn and shine. No donation is too small. Together we can make a lasting impact and help our young musicians reach their full potential. So finally, as I speak to you tonight, I am filled with gratitude, thinking about the incredible journey that London has been on during her time with Musicopia. I would especially like to take a moment to express my heartfelt thanks to Musicopia's staff, the conductors, the volunteers, everyone who works behind the scenes to make this program and this concert possible. Your dedication, your expertise, and your love for music have certainly had a long-lasting and profound impact on our children's lives. So thank you for listening to me ramble. I appreciate it, and please join me again in applauding all of our musicians and all the wonderful people who work at Musicopia.
name is Razak Lawal. I am the proud Student Development Director and Family Engagement Director. And just by a show of hands, are there any first-timers, first-time parent, caregiver, families? You raise your hands up. Can we welcome the first-timers? Welcome. And for everybody else, welcome back. At this point of the show, I usually like to ask parents and caregivers to whip out their phones and scan the QR code for what we're starting. This is our parent and caregiver survey. This is a great way for us to know what you think about our program, how to improve it. Some of the results from last year, we got our Bows and Strings Committee. We finally got some parents and caregivers that are helping support behind the scenes. Ashley, Chip, Idette, I don't forgot two others, Aruni. But if you are a parent caregiver, please, this information is so near and dear to us. We stand it and make sure we know how to move forward. So I'm going to switch that QR code. If you have a chance, please use that this time to do that. And if your phone is dead or whatever the case may be, technology issues, we'll also send out an email so you guys get that. And you guys feel free to clap for me if you want to or not.
Very little is known about Sir Anderson, other than that he was a Swedish composer of the Baroque period, born in the year 1720. He was an active composer in this time, but many of his works are still undiscovered. There are at least 2 known concerti, one in D major, from which this movement is drawn, and one in G major. The concerto in D major was originally written for flutes, horns, strings, and continuo. A work in 3 movements, the Allegro movement heard today is full of energy and harmonic excitement. Thank you.
Our next piece is Danses de Carnaval Movements 2 and 3 by William Grant Still. In the first half of the 1900s, it was common for composers to want to preserve and draw upon traditional folk music for inspiration. William Grant Still was inspired to write Danses de Carnaval after listening to the traditional Panamanian folk music collected by ethnomusicologist Elizabeth Waldo. Written in 1948, he adapted 4 dance movements for string quartet or string orchestra. The second and third movements, in today's concert, have Spanish Indian origins and a distinct touch of Caribbean color. William Grant Still was an African-American composer who wrote over 200 works. He was the first African-American to conduct a major symphony orchestra when in 1936 he conducted the Los Angeles Philharmonic in his compositions at the Hollywood Bowl. Thank you.
Mozart, Allegro Molto from Grand Partita K.361. Mozart's Grand Partita from 1781, also known as Serenade No. 10, was originally scored for 13 instruments, 12 winds, and string bass. The original version has 7 movements and is 50 minutes long. At the time, serenades and divertimentos were considered dinner music to be performed at parties and other social events as background. Many composers might have written similar music for this kind of occasion, but Mozart still displayed mastery in his writing, even with dinner music. Allegro Molto is in sonata form, which means it has an ABA structure. The B section is a complex and unpredictable development of musical themes, and the A section returns afterwards.
Dance. Soon he Doodle inspired dance uses an irregular metric field and erratic rhythms to create excitement and fury in the music, which represents the unpredictability of fire. Composed in the 9/8 meter, the composer divides each measure into 2 plus 2, 2, 2 to create 8 notes, 4 big beats, instead of the typical 3, 3, 3 8 notes, 3 big beats. The rhythmic division of 2, 2, 2, 3 means that the last big beat is 1/8 note longer than the other beats, making it both challenging and fun. Soonhee Nobles is a contemporary female American composer who has written many educational works for string orchestra and full orchestra. She was recently inducted into the Women's Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Following a slow introduction where the listener may be confused about the home key, this symphony breaks into a lively and energetic allegro, carrying listeners through a whirlwind of harmonies and keys. Thank you.
Before we conclude our program, I wanted to say a few words. First of all, I'm extremely honored to be the director of this program. It's just been a great experience, and on all accounts, I'm very grateful for the staff support. The staff at Musicopia is just wonderful, and it's a really great team of people. I'm grateful for all of those who support Musicopia, just to make sure that we keep going, and all the supporters. I'm very grateful also to the team that I work with at rehearsals every Tuesday night. The string coaches are just amazing. They are what make this program, so thank you, string coaches. They're absolutely wonderful. And I'd also like to thank Daquan, our program coordinator, for being amazing for all the meetings. And finally, I'd like to thank the students, everyone involved. This is a different kind of youth orchestra program in a very good way. I've been a director this is my 4th youth orchestra program, and I genuinely believe that when I come to rehearsals on Tuesday nights, everyone really wants to be there. Everyone really loves making music, and I can tell you that I've been in front of programs where half of the kids are like, well, I'm here, for my college application, and they are not like fully invested in it. Their heart is not in it. But I feel that with every one of these kids, they are at rehearsals because their heart is in it, and I can just tell by the music they make that they're really doing the right thing. So thank you, students, for being amazing. I'm very proud of you. So we'll conclude with some Beethoven. There will be a reception afterwards. I believe that Catherine will also say a few things right after the performance, but please do join us for the reception afterwards. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations to all of our performers. Thank you for bringing us joy today. And congratulations to a wonderful Musicopia debut, Dr. Jessica Morel. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your donations. No amount is too small. Remember, share on social media, Musicopia 50. That's Musicopia 50. And please join us at the reception. It's in the fellowship hall through these doors straight down the hallway. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening.